Welcome to the Marketing Expedition Podcast, an auditory journey through the latest in marketing, branding, and advertising. Now, here's your Marketing Expedition guide, Rhea Allen.
On this week's episode of the Marketing Expedition Podcast, we're going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to share with you some upcoming events for 2023. Now, if you're listening to this after some of these events go on, just know that some of these are annual and reoccurring, and so you can look up on peppershock.com/events to see what the next event is that you could attend or watch or be a part of. So, first things first, if you don't already know about Second Thursday's live Marketing Expedition webinars, every second Thursday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we go live and we share about a variety of different marketing topics that will help you continue to build your brand and your bottom line. So I just want to encourage you to register, grab your lunch and a laptop, and watch every second Thursday for all of these marketing tips and tactics and trends and technologies and things that we discuss. And I always get new topics every month to go over. And we've had so many different topics that we've explored. WordPress 101, for example, or Facebook 101 and 201, or we've talked about how to build your brand story and just a number of things that help you in your marketing journey every second Thursday of the month. And I'm proud to say that I have done them live now for several years. Only had to miss a couple of them because of a flight schedule or something of that nature, but I love to get in there and be live with our audience and listen. And we chat and we talk and we ask questions and all kinds of good things. And we also invite our veteran partner to join us as well. And so that way we can get the word out to all of our entrepreneurial veterans, as well as all of our marketing professionals and other agency owners, just a variety of people who can learn and listen and participate every second Thursday, again, 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And all you have to do is go to peppershock.com/events and register, and you'll get a Zoom link. It'll be unique to you. And of course, if you think others should listen in and you want to share that out, you can certainly do that and go to peppershock.com/events to do it. And of course, there's a library full of webinars that we've done in the past on so many different topics of whatever it is that you're stuck on, or maybe you need some ideas or inspiration to help you continue in your marketing journey. You can go to themarketingexpedition.com and check out all of the previous episodes of the podcast, as well as the webinars that we've had for several years running. So there is that as an opportunity. Also, coming up every January, we do the new marketing trends for the new year event. And thanks to the pandemic, we have made it a hybrid event where you can come in person if you're in the Treasure Valley, Idaho area, or you can come visit and fly in and come see us in person. But we will host that in January in this particular year in 2023. It'll be January 19th, and we will host it at the Audit Club, which is a private dining club, but we will have it at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at the Audit Club or on Zoom. So all you need to do is go to marketingtrendsevent.com. Once again, it's marketingtrendsevent.com and register and come and join us. We've got wonderful speakers that will share with you from the Small Business Administration Office, the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, and we've got an event management company. He's going to come and speak. Nick will share all of the latest marketing trends and events that are going on right now that you need to know about, and all the things that have changed since the pandemic. Nick will share about some new marketing trends in the event space. We have our digital marketing partner who will be there, Brian, will share all of the latest and greatest in OTT and streaming television and all the digital advertising that is just growing and expanding, doubling down on digital, tripling down on digital, especially with the way the economy is now. We know that our feds keep increasing the interest rate. things are slowing down in some way, but marketing should not be the last thing that you do. It should never be the first thing, I should say, that you cut, because marketing is what truly helps you continue to grow your business and scale. And so we are going to share with you all of the new marketing trends for the new year that you need to know, all the freshest tips and tricks and insights, all the things that are happening within our world to help you be recession proof, if I should dare say that, right? Thinking about how you can increase conversions and increase your digital efforts that are happening, because that is where your audience may be. And we can do the things to help you niche down and find those people so that you can continue to build your business and grow your brand, right? So Wednesday, January 19th, 2023 for new marketing trends for the new year. And we do this every year. So if this is something that you're listening to later on down the road, check out marketingtrendsevent.com and see when our new marketing trends for the new year event will be the next time around. But it's always well attended. Even during the pandemic, we had lots of attendees online, but now we get to do it as a hybrid event. Knock on wood that all goes the way it should. But yeah, we've got a number of speakers that are going to come and share, and I'll share some new marketing trends and things that I have been researching, our team has been putting together to share with you, and some new things that will reveal that we feel like you may want to explore in your marketing plan and strategy for 2023, especially now that things could potentially slow down with supply chain issues and oil and gas prices continuing to rise. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to grow even in economies that are slowing down. And we can find and share and show those tactics of how you can continue to get those conversions that you need to turn your visitors into customers. And whether you're a brick and mortar or a click and mortar organization, right? And if you're a nonprofit, you still need donors, you still need all those philanthropists to help you. So this is for organizations that need to continue to grow and scale and want those ideas of how you can build your brand during this interesting time that we're experiencing, right? Go to marketingtrendsevent.com and get registered for that. And then I'm also excited, very excited. I get to go speak all about marketing trends and wins in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in February of 2023. And it's called the Leap 23 Conference. It's one of the largest technology conferences. There's over 500 speakers across 11 different conferences included. I get to speak on the creative economy stage along with some of my cohorts and colleagues. And I'm just super excited. Some big agency names will be there, and I get to be on a stage with that crowd. I'm so excited. The actual conference is free to attend if you can get yourself there to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, beginning of February. And it'll be my first time going to Saudi Arabia. And I'm super excited. I love to travel. And so this will be a whole new experience for me. But you'll get to go and get a glimpse into the incredible lineup of industry trailblazers who are joining us at Leap. And of course, go to onegiantleap.com, giant, GIANTLEAP.com, onegiantleap.com, and go find out all about the speakers and the topics and why you need to be there at one of the largest technology conferences in the world. And I'm super excited because they want to have more women come speak and be a part of this. And it's just going to be amazing. It's the global award-winning technology event for 100,000 plus disruptive tech professionals that will be joining together around the world. And we're going to be venturing into new worlds to unpack the online and explore outer space and discover what's next for tech and humanity. And Leap is where progress is accelerating most and cutting-edge technologies are getting adopted first. And this will be your chance to be a part of history and join the second edition of the history's largest ever debut of the tech event. And yes, we will have people from space or that work in the space that will be there. There's a wonderful selection of speakers. I've already reached out to a lot of them and have connected with them and get to speak with them ahead of time, which I'm super excited about. There's also a rocket fuel startup competition. So leap into new worlds and broaden your horizons with the activations and experiences at the event. And you can join the rocket fuel startup competition to pitch to seasoned investors, right? And we're talking money here, people. And you can explore the startup park and network with thousands of attendees and make new, very valuable contacts. And you can learn across different industry experts with different technologies leading into innovations and providing you all of this wonderful content from all of these wonderful speakers from all over the world. And they're world-class speakers, authors, athletes, actors, and more, just to talk about technology and the impacts of the industry and how we're going to be taking leaps into new worlds. So continue to do that. Build your contacts, build your leads, build your company exposure, your knowledge, your experience. Leap Conference will provide you with a platform and a space to build your professional profile and knowledge. And it is the tech event for tech professionals. So you definitely want to be there for leaders, professionals, entrepreneurs, investors. It's definitely a place to be if you are in the tech space or in the creative economy, for my case. But there's 11 different stages with 11 different technology-based topics. And of course, I'm talking about new marketing trends and tech to help us continue to fuel what we do in our world. And I'm super excited to be a part of this. And another one I'm really super, just finally we get to go. We've been pandemicked and not been able to go in person, but finally this year, knock on wood, that it all goes well. Beginning of August in Reykjavik, Iceland, I'll be at the Creativity Conference. Finally, I've had to do it on Zoom and now we get to go. And of course, it's put on by the Creativity Conference, and we'll be exploring the essence of creativity, a global meeting of minds, thought-provoking sessions with world-class speakers, of course. And this one will have 50 plus speakers, 150 sessions, hundreds of creatives to meet. And I will get to be there and speak on that stage in Reykjavik, Iceland. I cannot wait for that either. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so grateful and thankful. But of course, I always want to shout out to the sponsors. Dell, NVIDIA, Intel will be sponsoring that event, and it's just going to be amazing. So go to creativityconference.is, and .is is what you use when you're in Iceland. So creativityconference.is, and you can get tickets there and come and explore what it means. And I can't wait to go explore Reykjavik and understand and go to all the different places that I've been researching for 2 years now to get to go. And of course, you can go back and listen to Maxime Jago's podcast. We interviewed him last year, and he says the Creativity Conference is a unique, life-changing experience, and attendees will see new colors in the world. But he is the founder of the Creativity Conference, and we talk about the conference. He's a futurist. He is a world of information, knowledge, and just a highly intellectual individual, and creativity is definitely a part of his world. And I cannot wait to actually get to see him in person again. I've also spoke with him at the National Association of Broadcasters Post-Production World Conference, Post-Production World Live. And that's also a conference that I will be returning to in April of 2023 and get to speak there as well. So lots of things coming up, lots of ways to catch me in person, live speaking. I can't wait. I love it. I just love to share what I know and hopefully impact other people's worlds and their marketing journey, their branding journey, their creativity journey, their technology journey. All of these come together in an omni-channel way, not just a multi-channel marketing, but omni-channel, right? And being able to bring all of these tools and technology and tips and content and imagery together to make an impact and continue to help you build your brand and your bottom line in many, many different ways, right? So lots of different websites to go. We'll put those all in the show notes for you to be able to sign up and register. And, you know, some of these you can do online. Some of them you'll need to be there in person. Thank goodness. But go check them out. And now a message about one of our sponsors, Nadine West, which is awesome, affordable outfits that are delivered to your doorstep each month or however often you want it delivered. And each month features surprising new outfits that consist of items perfectly styled just for you. And you only keep what you love and then send the rest back free of charge. I absolutely love it. The things that they send me, I often keep more than not. And so for our listeners, if you sign up today using my link, you'll get $10 credit and free shipping on your first order. So go to peppershock.com/offers and sign up for Nadine West and get your $10 credit. I know you're going to love what Nadine West sends to you. I even get a personal message from her asking how everything's going. Anyway, so go to peppershock.com/offers and sign up for Nadine West. And of course, one more thing I am very excited to bring back this year that we're putting on is Culture and Brand Camp. And that's going to happen in September of 2023. Our targeted date, I believe, is September 14th, 2023. We're working out all the logistics now, the location and where we'll be. And we're working with Event Combo, and we're going to do some virtual reality type of things that are going to be incorporated in this live Culture and Brand Camp conference that we're doing. And it's going to be a day long. And of course, you know, this one time at Brand Camp, we learned a lot of things. And that's what I want everyone to realize is that we did Culture and Brand Camp every year. Pandemic hit and it just wasn't the same. And so now we're doing things, including more new technologies and new ways of doing things and bringing all those new marketing trends to life. So save the date for Thursday, September 14th. I anticipate people flying in for this. It's going to be amazing. We're going to actually be outdoors, weather pending, of course. We used to do this in May and decided that the Idaho weather was not very forgiving and or nice to because April showers bring May flowers, but in Idaho, it's still showering sometimes. So we're moving it to September 2023. It's coming back in a big, big way. And it's always well attended and people love to be a part of it. We're going to have 2 different tracks, one for the leadership track and then one for the team track. So you can bring your team and we're going to come together and work on culture and branding. And I always say our team is our new shareholders, right? They can share the content. They are our shareholders. They are the holders of our content and they're the beholders of those that can share it. So we also know that when employees share our content, it's seen way, way more and engaged with way, way more than a company site can ever accomplish. And it's organic, right? When your employees share the good word from your company and what you're doing and the branding and the content that you're putting out there. And we'll have some content calendars out at the first of the year that you can swipe and use to your own advantage. Of course, all of these dates will be on there for all the things that we've got going on, but giving you some good ideas and tips and things that you can post into and incorporate into your content. No one wants to be sold to all the time, right? We want to have valuable information and content that we can put out there. So we have been working on a content calendar that we will use for us and for our clients. And then for those that are still on the DIY track, needing to do your own. But of course, if you ever just want to hire Peppershock to help you do all of these things, then visit peppershock.com and get in touch with us because we can certainly help you in a lot of different ways and implement all of these new marketing trends and strategies. And the nice thing is that we use our agency to be able to test the waters for Peppershock. And so if we're, testing Google Ads and the new ways of doing things, we do it for our own. So we advertise ourselves too, just as much as we want to do it for our clients once we know what we're doing and how we're going about doing it and understanding all of the new technologies and tips and all the things to help with conversion and conversations. And of course, being able to communicate in ways that we want to make it be impactful and helping you tell your brand story either through video or imagery or design or websites or digital branding ads, whatever the case might be that is prescribed specifically to what you need. We can do that. But also we have resources for you if you're still on the DIY track, or you may be moving up to the done with you versus the done for you. And we've been able to help companies and marketing directors, if they're still trying to do things on their own, we can at least be a resource to you. And you can visit themarketingexpedition.com, because we're all on a marketing journey together. We're all using our experiences and our knowledge and the research that we do, the data that we find, and putting it into place. And sometimes you may just need another set of eyes on something. You may need another expert opinion to tell you what their opinions are, or what they think, or what they're drawing on in their experiences. If there is something that you're working on that you just feel like you are alone in what you're trying to accomplish, or maybe you don't exactly know what you're wanting to accomplish just yet, we can help you do that through a marketing audit. And we go through that process with a lot of our clients up front to do the marketing audit, or we do a whole complete marketing needs assessment based on what your needs are. And sometimes people will take our marketing audit and then be able to DIY it themselves and take the recommendations that we make. And we have that going into it, knowing that sometimes you're not quite there yet, but then we can help you when you are, or just help you with the projects that you need that you can't do on your own if you don't have the time or the talent or the treasure, right? So time and talent are huge when you may not have the time to do all the things that you may know how to do. You may know how to do it, but you don't have the time to do it. Or you don't have the talent to do certain things, right? Maybe motion graphics is not an area that you have expertise at. So how can we help you do those things that you need to get done? And we can work some things out with you to help you in your journey just as much. So if you're just ready to hire Peppershock, I encourage you to go to peppershock.com. If you are still on your own and need resources, need support, need some help, go to themarketingexpedition.com. Or maybe you are having an agency and you do want to have some new ideas, go to themarketingexpedition.com. We interview hundreds of people every week. We have a new episode of a podcast. We have those webinars we were talking about. I love to stay on the top of the cutting edge of the world, right? I love to stay in front of technology and innovation and thinking through what problem you may need solved, right? I love to problem solve. I love to have that deep critical thinking and have a facilitated process for us to go through that. So a marketing audit could be something that you could do. It's not terribly expensive. It's just an opportunity for you and for us to come together to look at everything that you've been doing. What's working? What do you need to stop, start, keep, or tweak? And why? And if it is working, then why is it working? And what can we do to do more of what is working? You know, in that brand building exercise that we go through, we can really uncover a lot and understand who your target audience is specifically and ways to reach them better, and how we can continue to increase our lifetime value of our customers, but decrease the cost of acquisition of our customers. And those are some KPIs that we can look at, kept promise indicators, I like to call them, or key performance indicators. Anyway, so more information on the audit, you can go to peppershock.com/audit and go listen to some of our clients of what they had when they went through the process and what they did as a result of the audit. Or you can do the marketing needs assessment, which is a step above that. And we dig in and we do customer surveys and employee surveys, because we also want to incorporate our culture and our brand, because branding starts from the inside with your culture, and then it goes outside to your clients. So I always say happy campers, happy customers. So we look at culture, we look at your brand, we look at your customers, we look at all of the things, your competition. We do a SWOT analysis. I take it even a step further and do more. But the marketing needs assessment is something that you could take a look at as well. And if you've never done a marketing audit or a marketing needs assessment, and you're a 20-year-old company, this might be a time to look at how you can refresh and renew and optimize what you're doing. What tools and technology do you need to help you? Because so many things have come out now, and we are able to lean on the use of artificial intelligence with AI tools. Maybe there's a process that you're doing that is a little antiquated that we could take a look and see. Maybe we could help you with conversion better, faster, more efficiently. Maybe it's something that you've always done that way, and so it's worked that way, but maybe it's something that we could do to improve it, to make it even better. take a look and let us help you through that experience, and lean on our experiences as well with all the different clients that we've been able to work with and help over the years. It's just another way to be able to have a second set of eyes, just like you would have your CPA audit your books. Well, now you need to have your marketing agency audit your marketing. And I promise it's not as scary as an IRS audit, but having a marketing audit might just be something that will help you through this interesting time that we're in right now with supply chain and, demands and or lack of in some cases, and interest rates climbing and inflation climbing, and just a number of things that are happening in our world right now. War, all the things that are happening. What can we do to help make you recession proof in some way? And what are some of those things that we need to stop, start, keep, or tweak doing? Lean on us to help you with that if that is something that is of interest. So again, peppershock.com/marketing. And again, we'll drop all these links in the show notes. And if this is something that you feel someone needs to hear because they are struggling in their marketing journey, they're stagnant in their growth in their company, they are maybe antiquated or outdated in their technology and what they're using for a CRM system or an email system or a text message system or all the things, right? Maybe their website's 10 years old and they need a refresh. Maybe their logo or their brand is a decade old and it needs a refresh or rebrand. Maybe there's some interesting things that have happened in your company that you need to have some PR work done. Maybe there's some just little things that you need to tweak to help continue to make things better in the digital space and what you're doing. Let us help you go through that audit and process what's happening and see if there are recommendations that our team can make, that I can make to help you in that journey. Go to peppershock.com/audit and we'll go from there. Awesome. And also just always wanting to put out there, thank you so much for listening. We just learned last week that our podcast, the Marketing Expedition podcast, is now ranked within the top 5% of the most popular podcasts globally. So thank you very much. It's top 5% most popular podcasts globally as ranked by Listen Notes, and our Listen Notes score has gone up. We're on Chartable. We are ranking and it's wonderful. And then there's opportunities that come with that, even more better guests. Not that we haven't had great guests. We've had wonderful, amazing guests, but this opens up the door for more opportunities for even more hard to get guests. Let's just put it that way. Because when we are ranked in the top 5%, that allows them to take notice of what we're doing. And I encourage you to reach out to me. Tell me what you want to hear, who you think I should interview. Who do you think I could interview on this show? And maybe there's somebody you know that needs to be on this podcast because they have great information to share, nuggets to share with us. Who do you know that could be on this show? Reach out to us on our website. There's a form fill that you can do, peppershock.com. Contact us. Let us know who is it that needs to be on the Marketing Expedition podcast and why. And I've spoken to speakers and authors and industry experts and, reps from all of our vendors and platforms and, just a number of wonderful people that have a lot of great information. And it's done wonders for me because I get to stay up on top of everything that's going on. When other people can share their knowledge with us, then we get to share that knowledge with you by interviewing them. If you want to be on the show, reach out to us. Let us know. I know we're booking guests into 2023 now. And so get on the show. It might be a couple of months out, but sometimes I get a cancellation and something opens up. You just never know when something might be open. So go to peppershock.com and check it out. Go to the marketingexpedition.com/podcasts and you'll find us there. I always say the Marketing Expedition podcast powered by Peppershock Media, hosted by me, Rhea Allen. There you go. But who do you know that needs to be on the show? Who do you know who needs to listen to this show? Share it with others. Don't be greedy. Share it with others because that obviously the more people who listen, the better ranking we get with Listen Notes and Chartable and all these things, the more that people get to learn from us, from all of the people that have been on the show over the years. So again, would love for you to share, and of course, give us a review, right? So raise 5 R's, I always say, ratings and rankings, reviews, recommendations, referrals, and then of course, rewards. And if you could see me, I have my thumbs up right now with rewards. So ratings, rankings, reviews, recommendations, referrals, of course, and rewards. And of course, don't ever be afraid to ask for referrals, right? If you know somebody that needs Peppershock services to help them in their digital marketing journey, or their video production, or their design or content or social, whatever it is that we need to prescribe for a friend, let us know. Referrals are how we are powered. We're powered by referrals at Peppershock, and of course this show. Then if there's opportunities that you see that maybe somebody wants to sponsor the show, we do that too. I know we have some sponsors already, and you get to hear little commercial breaks. But if you know somebody that wants to get in front of a marketing audience, let me know. Reach out to us. Let us know if this is something that would be a good fit. Before I endorse something, I always want to make sure that it's something that I love and like. And so I would try it out first before I would give that recommendation, because I just feel strongly about that. But it needs to be in alignment with what we agree to. So let us know if it's something that would be wonderful. We've had CPAs, we've had rebate tax accountants, we've had, just different products and things that I use, services and other clients that we've had on the show. And so I encourage you to think about how you could use this as a marketing tool for your audience and who you're looking to attract and attain and retain. So think about that as another tool. Podcasts in general are a great way to get on other people's podcasts, right? Podcast guesting, when people listen to you and your authority, your expertise, your knowledge, your story, your brand story, all of those things are wonderful ways to be able to get your word and message out there. It's been great for us at Peppershock. We have been doing this podcast now for I think I've been podcasting for 8 years, but we got really serious about it once we started seeing our numbers peak during the pandemic. I at first thought, oh, no one's going to listen because they're not commuting anymore, right? They're just commuting from their kitchen to their couch, right? And we're all, trapped. But was I wrong, right? That was a fallacy on my part, because now our podcast was getting so much more traction and downloads. It's because people were absorbing content, and they're still absorbing that content. And now as you're driving to your work, or if you're working from home, podcasts are a great tool, and you can listen to them while you work out, while you're doing laundry, while you're taking the dogs for a walk. I listen to podcasts all the time, just as much as I get to make them and interview people. So podcasts are a great tool for thinking about implementing that into your marketing strategy for 2023 and beyond, I should say, because it's certainly a trend that is not going away, and it's here to stay. So with that said, I will end this podcast. And until next time, everyone, enjoy your marketing journey.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Expedition podcast. Want to continue the journey? Don't miss out on new episodes. Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Wouldn't it be great if there was one place you can go to get all the latest information and tips about marketing and advertising? The Marketing Expedition community is that place. People like you gather in our online community to build relationships with others and find the latest marketing trends, tactics, tools, and technology. We help you build your brand and your bottom line. Start your adventure today. Visit themarketingexpedition.com to find out more.